amazing.
Tap
Really?
it. Yeah, bam, we're live. Yeah,
Sounds so good.
it does work. Who set you up with that? You're big time.
No, far from that. Yeah.
Look at it. It's even a road.
There we go.
It's a good one. Who did you just get that, or did you always have that?
No, I didn't always have that, but I did one with Jordan Holland.
Yes.
Dude, it was awesome. He was gonna send me one, but then I was like, well, which one would you send me? And he sent me a link, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just grab that one.
Caleb, what's up, dude? Hey. You can't see Caleb. He's on the back end. I can see him.
What's up, Caleb?
Hi.
Adam Neiffer.
What's up, dudes?
CrossFit Fort Vancouver.
Heck yeah.
All smiles. Pumped
Always.
up.
All the time.
Adam, when was the first CrossFit Games you went to?
2009.
You attended or you were participating?
Participating.
And have you been to every one since then?
I did not attend 2019.
Is that the one where only 5 people went?
No, I was that was 2020. But 2018 was my last year competing on a team. And then 2019, Justin just missed. And I didn't go to the games. And then 2020, we went to Aromas for like that COVID games.
No, you were at the weird one.
Yeah.
How many people could he bring?
Yeah. How many could he bring? I mean, I think one, but like his whole family was they had like an RV outside of the fence where because there was no spectators, but of course.
Like at the pool area where the pool was, they even went there
at the pool area, at the field. I mean, you name it. Like Mama Medeiros was finding a way to get there.
No shit. Would they get up on the roof and cheer him on from the?
Yep.
They cheered on the COVID games.
Yeah, and I remember somebody asking like, "Who are these people?" And Justin's like, "Oh, I mean, I'm not sure." of course, we knew everybody knew where they were.
Hey, was he the only? So who was there? It was Sam Quant, Justin Medeiros, Matt Fraser of the boys. Who else was there?
Jeff Adler.
Yeah, and Justin.
Yep.
And did anyone else have fans there besides Justin?
I don't think so. Yeah, I doubt
That's
it.
crazy. Did they also go to Aromas to Dave's house?
Oh yeah, they did actually. Yeah, they allowed. You know what they did They allowed for the final event.
Yeah.
At Atlanta.
Yeah.
They allowed every athlete to bring one spectator, and Noah Olson was such a stud. Noah was there too.
Noah, right? Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, like I don't have anybody here that's gonna come watch, so you can have my ticket." So both Anthony and Shanna got to come watch Justin for the final event. Isn't that awesome?
And look, someone, I don't know who this is, but I totally remember all those spectators on top of RVs watching. That's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
That must be some employee of CrossFit. Crazy.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Wow. Hey, your gym, your affiliate CrossFit Fort Vancouver, it's not only a well, how would you characterize it? It's a place where people train to be the fittest on earth, but it's also a venue for a cure for the world's most vexing problem, right?
Yeah, I would say that first, and competitive athlete training grounds second.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's the culture you want, or because you dictate it that way?
Yeah, I mean that's the priority, right? Like helping people make their lives better through CrossFit, like that's the magic, and that's what we do. But then some of those people also just want to like test the limits and see what's possible, and like, cool, we'll support that too. But that's definitely the exception, not the norm, for sure.
That kid right there on the left, the blonde-haired kid, that's my kid's outfit right there too. A wife beater with some jiu-jitsu shorts. That's total.
That's how it's done, right?
Yeah,
that kid, if he has a couple scraped up elbows or knees, like it's that he's doing summer right.
Yeah, that shit's gangster. I love the white tank top.
Healthy boy.
Yeah. My wife and my mom don't like me calling those shirt wife beaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know.
What else would you call it? It's not a tank top.
It's because they're racist. They don't understand the cultural. They want to culturally appropriate it and call it a tank top. It's not cool.
Here we go.
Fucking whiteys.
Go begin.
Yo. Lucky camera straps. Games coaches that own affiliates are my favorite. Love your work, Adam.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, man.
What year did you open your affiliate, Adam?
2009.
And then that was the first year you went to the games too.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I wonder. I had Zia on CrossFit Counterculture.
Dude, I was just listening to that this morning, like on my way to the gym. Yeah, what a stud.
So your gym might be in the top 1,000 oldest gyms now too, maybe top 500, maybe top 100. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know who's. We were outside the top 1,000 when we opened for sure, but yeah, if you're keeping track of how many of those are still around, we're probably in the top 1,000, I would guess.
So 2009's 2023. That's 11, 12, 14 years.
14 years. That's right.
Yeah, crazy. I can't believe how many games you went to. Did you always go as a team? No, there weren't teams in 2009 when you went. So you started as an individual.
No, I went. So 2008, I couldn't go. I was still fighting fire. That was where you could just show up and compete. And I wanted to go so bad. Like it was itching at me, which is part of the reason that a year later I quit my job, opened a gym, and that was the first year of like the true affiliate cup competition. Like teams.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, you wouldn't, because it was like there was 105 teams the first day, 3 workouts, and then that was Friday. Saturday the teams didn't have any events, and then Sunday the top 5 teams made the finals. Oh, and we were like 25th or I can't remember. We were like 26th or something like that. And so yeah,
so a straight cut from 105 to 5.
Shirt.
Wait,
yeah,
exactly.
Straight cut
from 105 Saturday, to 5.
I was like, yeah. Now people complain about cuts, right? I got a volunteer shirt
100 teams.
so I could just help out. Yeah.
Say that they cut 100 teams.
They cut 100 teams. I think they actually took 6 to the finals because they like made a scoring mistake or something. Somebody was tied. I can't remember. But yeah.
Hey, you think if you would have made it to the 2008 games, you could have won? You could have beat Kalipa? Would you have been the champ? No.
Nope.
No. You should have just said yes. That'd have been awesome.
No, but I had a great time watching him the next year on the trail run. Do you remember that?
That was what we just showed, where he like passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just showed that. What was that last night?
Couple nights ago. That was crazy.
Yeah. It was one of the best moments ever. And then he got up and just kept going.
Hey, did you actually see it?
Yeah.
You were in the stands right there in those makeshift stands?
Dude, I was like, the second day, I never left. Like we had we had no money. We had 8 people sharing a hotel room in, is it Watsonville?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, after the first day of the games, I was like, I'm not going home. I just brought my sleeping bag, stayed there, signed up to volunteer on day 2. Thought I was going to get a cool job. And then I was like picking up garbage in the parking lot. But then I would sneak away from that and just like watch whatever events I could. And I do remember watching Jason, like, it was like a figure 8 and he's collapsed. Yeah. And then he gets up, finishes the event.
Will you pause this real quick? I just want to show you guys. That's me in the blue shirt with like a sling on. You can see my back with white headphones on.
Oh yeah.
Filming Jason.
Yeah, you're right there. I was like 50 yards to your right, maybe.
Oh,
yeah, right
okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it, Mr. Beaver. What happens here?
Good stuff. Oh, poor dude, Jason, man.
And
so
shit.
This isn't after the event though. This is like he's still got another like mile or 2 to run yet.
Yeah, at least a mile.
Because there's like that figure 8 like infinity loop type of thing. So he's got a long ways to go still. Yeah,
crazy.
And he finishes it. And then how much later was the deadlift? Like half an hour later, he deadlifted the top. Like he ran the course on the ladder, right? It finished at 5:05 or something.
Yeah, whoever finished the run last had to start the deadlift first,
right?
And the events were back to back. And so Jason, what's crazy is he didn't even take last place in that event. He got up like 5 minutes later and started running again.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. So you're at that and you were at a team and your team took 6th and okay, that's good.
Like
I love
26th.
Oh, 26th.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter.
Okay. I thought then you said that then they adjusted the scoring and it ended up being 6th.
No, I think they actually they said they were taking 5 teams to the final. I think they took 6.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. It's good. Accuracy in the story is good sometimes.
Yeah, could be wrong.
And so at that time, you owned CrossFit Fort Vancouver. You had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And are you in the same location you've always been in?
We moved like 200 yards in 2010. Just
okay.
Because there
Was
was
that the workout of the day? Grab a piece of equipment and like head up the street.
Exactly. Yeah, it was not far at all. And there was like this, just run down abandoned airplane hangar, and we moved into there, and we've been there ever since.
Did you attended that that affiliate gathering too? It was in your neck of the woods.
Oh, the one with Zia? Is that
Yeah.
the one this last week? Yeah. Yep. I did. That was awesome day, man. Yeah.
Really? She gave it glowing reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Glowing reviews. She even said that the chick next to her was going to sell her affiliate, and after hearing Dawn talk, she decided not to.
That's amazing. I heard that on your guys' show.
You had you loved it. I mean, not that you were on the verge of selling it, but you left there invigorated, because that's what you want to do, right? You want to go to the affiliate gathering and leave there being like, okay, I'm ready to cure some motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. I left there. Yeah. Just stoked. And just like, I mean, we've always believed in what CrossFit is and what it does, but like, I don't think I've been this excited about the leadership for a pretty long time.
And tell me why. Anything you can point to specifically? You believed in Dawn. You believed in Austin. You believed in what did you hear?
I mean, Dawn's message
affiliates?
Dawn's message was super simple. I mean, one of the things he said is like, hey, raise your hand if you would be confident of your mom walking into any affiliate anywhere. And nobody raised their hand, right? And so he's like, okay, we can do better, and you guys can do better. And I mean, that's pretty much what we, that's what we subscribe to every day in our gyms anyway, is like, doesn't matter where you start, doesn't matter where you're at, there's always room for improvement. And like, he put his money where his mouth is. I don't know what it cost to put on that event, but there's like 100 and something affiliate owners. They allowed us to bring coaches too. We had two like coaches that came from our gym as well. And, they brought in a bunch of speakers, a bunch of coaches from HQ, flew them all out there, fed everybody lunch. And so it was like a significant investment in both time and resources for CrossFit in the simple effort to help affiliates do better. And it's like, that's awesome. Love it.
Hey, my mom went to CrossFit 707, changed her life.
Yeah.
Switched to CrossFit Benicia a few years later. 300 members, 289 of them are Filipino, and my mom. My mom fucking loved it. Probably her favorite gym experience. Loved it.
Yeah.
Then moved to Santa Cruz and went to CrossFit Aptos. Absolutely loved it. Then worked out in the gym under HQ with Michelle Moots and Wes Pyatt and Hollis and the gang there. Fucking loved it. I thought she probably wants to marry Wes Pyatt. Then she went over to Hollis's gym, CrossFit Santa Cruz. Thought Hollis had fallen from the heavens. Loved Hollis. Loved that gym. Then a year later after that, ended up over at Annie Sakamoto's gym, and absolutely loved it. But I never vetted those gyms for those 5 gyms. Why do you think? Why didn't everyone raise their hand? Why did no one raise their hand? Is there really that much of a concern? I've never had that concern with my mom. I mean, I've been to a couple weird CrossFit gyms, granted. Mm-hmm. You think my mom just got lucky? And she's old. Do you know what I mean? She's old. She needs totally. You can't be doing dumb shit to her.
I think the vast majority of CrossFit affiliates are phenomenal and do outstanding work. And I would love my mom to go into 99% of them. Okay. But there are also gyms that, we've dropped into, or that that just have room for improvement. And I mean, that's one thing that I love for, the system that Greg created, this affiliate system that's not a franchise system, is like, if he had told us like, this is how you have to run your gym, I never would have started it. Right. So I love the fact that we have the freedom. But yeah, there are gyms that I have been to that I wouldn't recommend my mom to go to, for sure. Those still exist.
And so what you heard from Dawn is like, hey, let's elevate the brand so we feel good about all of our neighbors, and that really stoked you. Let's
Yeah,
let's not elevate. Yeah, let's elevate the brand. Let's elevate the quality of training so that the brand, we add value to the brand.
Yep.
Isn't that awesome? Not we're going to give everyone a free L1. Not everyone gets a free 45-pound Rogue bumper plate. He basically says like, hey, let's improve the training as a team together.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good for everyone, right? The more better gyms there are, the more people we can help everywhere.
Are you surprised that Don is able to step into that leadership role? Those are big shoes to fill, Glassman shoes.
Yeah. Am I surprised? That's a good question. I don't know that I'm surprised. I guess I'm just more like stoked and grateful that he sees what CrossFit is and what we know it is, and those of us that have been around it long enough are just like, yeah, we just know it's the best way to help people, and he wants to help us give that to more people. And I don't know, what do you think, Souza? You're an affiliate owner too, and you've heard from him.
Yeah. When we had him at our affiliate gathering, I thought the message was clear, it was concise, but more importantly, it was like he was.
That was a year ago, though, right? That was a year ago, right, Matt?
In January.
Okay.
Yeah.
January time.
He was still a bit more. He was significantly more green.
I'm sure that he's refined that message with the feedback that he's had as he's kind of moved along. So I bet you it's even more compelling now than it was then. But no, he was just clear and concise, and it wasn't so much about new things that they were going to do. It was mostly getting back to the roots of why CrossFit is so great, and then just restarting back at the fundamentals is really what it was. It's like, and on top of that, he really pushed the fact of like, with the training courses and stuff, we have the answer, we have the cure, and we need to continue to elevate that, which elevates the brand to bring more people into the affiliates.
It's fucked up
For
me, it's fucked up if you walk into a gym and they don't say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a lipness test, Adam? Like if you go and drop into a gym, can you tell like within the first few minutes, like how it's going to go based off of walking through the door?
I don't know that I have a litmus test, but I do think, like Sevan said, if you walk in and there's just like this feeling of being welcome, being invited, or being inviting, it's intimidating for sure, especially if you've never walked into a CrossFit gym and you see people like doing amazing things. It's easy to see why people would be like, man, there's no way I can do that. But yet they come in and they're like, man, these people are just super positive and fun to be around. And I mean, even people that do CrossFit and, you know, maybe it's not for them, still walk away with a good experience of like, yeah, that was cool. There's something special there, you know? So yeah, I don't know that I have a litmus test, but I think that, you know, you've had people that have come to your gym from other gyms, and also people from your gym that have moved to other places. And, you know, we always talk about, you're never going to replace the community at one CrossFit affiliate to the other, because it's the people, it's the coaches, it's the people that you get to work out with, and they're not going to be the same. But it turns out, I mean, every gym I've ever been to, there's still awesome people there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's what it is for me. Like when I walk through the door, within the first 5 minutes, has the coach taken the time to break the ice for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big thing for us. It's like right when you walk in, especially if we know you're coming, then I'm saying you by the name. Like you walk through the door and they have that kind of look of like, oh shit, here we go. I'm inside. I can't turn around. And I'll see you right away. And I'm like, Adam, what's up, man? Hey, you're Adam, right? And like you just bring the energy and you're like, bring them in right away. Yeah. And I think that for me is kind of like a huge differentiator. And even if you're a drop-in, like, you know, by the time that drop-in leaves your class, do you know where they were from? Do you know why they're here? Do you know what gym they work out with? Just simple things like that create that connection, which ultimately just makes them feel like, oh shit, like I belong here. Like this is cool. Now I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm high-fiving the people and calling them by name, and people are, you know, saying my name as I leave. And to me, that is probably the most important part of the experience. I would even argue over the coaching. And the reason why is because they're going to experience that first. Right. And until you build that trust and they have that experience with you, they're not open to your coaching. So it doesn't matter if you're the world's best coach. If you're cold and they walk through the gym and they're like, hey, what's up, man? and you kind of turn and you're like, oh, fuck, am I in the right spot? Did I need to fill
Yeah.
something out? What am I doing? Right. So just make that as easy as possible for them. And next thing you know, you could even be a shitty coach and you give one cue like hips back, and they're like, wow, you're awesome, just because of the way you made them feel right when you walked in.
Yeah, no, if they have a sense that like you care about them, like that's what matters.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, and that's what all the great coaches have in common. It's not like what level they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It's not their credentials. It's like they just care a lot. All the best coaches, they just care so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the common thread from my perspective.
Yeah. And another thing too, is I could tell, you could tell if a gym has some sort of system that they bring their coaches to. And one of the arguments that I hate people
what does that mean? What does that mean? Some system they bring their coaches to?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. It's because a lot of times the argument is they go, oh, you go to an L1 and you have 2 days and you think you're a coach. It's like, no, motherfucker, you just got the information so you could start that journey as a coach. And so for me, we start with our, what we call like our interns or shadow coaches before they even go to the L1. And then even if you have your L1 and you come through my gym, you're still going to go through our process, because I'm not really that worried about the cues and the technical part. Of course, that's important. So please don't take that out of context, people. Mm-hmm. But I'm more worried about the relationship you're able to build with the members, and then how you're delivering those cues and how the experience of your class altogether. Because like I said earlier, you could have the best coach in the room, but if you don't have a connection, that coach isn't going to get a chance to display their toolbox. It's not going to happen, because they're just turned off by that experience. Right.
Yeah.
There's a jazzercise class that goes on every day that my kids' jiu-jitsu class goes on. And it's in the room right next door to it. And there's 40 women and they're dancing. Right. And every time I walk by it, I'm intimidated. I don't want to look in there. It's uncomfortable for me. And so just imagine walking into a fucking CrossFit class with 20 people up on ropes, slamming weights. You have to have someone. You're so right, Zuza. If someone just says, oh my God, hi. Oh my, take a seat, enjoy, watch the class. We're getting through. This will be over in 3 minutes. Make yourself at home and look at these freaks work out. Like, just make it okay for me to stare, because when I walk by, I'm like, don't look in there. Don't look. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Just make the person like feel safe. Mm-hmm. And you're at the 51-yard line.
100%. And I mean, the beauty of like the culture of awesome gyms is like, by the time the coach makes that connection, like 3 people have already welcomed them and they're just members at your gym.
Yeah.
And nobody told them to do it. Right. They just remember their experience when they walked in and 3 people welcomed them, you know, and that's just like something that I don't think any other gyms anywhere do as well as what we can do in CrossFit.
100%.
And it shows that they want you to succeed.
Right.
Like, they're nice to clients because they want to bring more clients to you, because they want you to make more money so that your doors can stay open. Because when you make more money, you're happy and the gym's more secure. So then I have a place to come work out.
Yeah. Or they're just like, I mean, maybe that too, or they're like, hey, this is awesome. I love it. It's made a difference in my life. I want to share that with somebody else too.
Right.
Yeah. And there's small things that you could do. Like, we have a PR bell, right?
Yeah.
So like every time we do it, and we'll force the people to do it. Like, if I see it, I'm like, hey, have you squatted that much before? And you get the shy person like, no. I'm like, ring the bell. They're like, I don't want to. Like, bring the bell. And they're like, all right, fine. Yeah. And they go and hit it. And on cue, everybody at the gym knows, just yell, hey, or
everybody's cheering. Yeah.
That's right. And so that's a huge, so it's like, I hate to use this word, but you kind of gamify it, right? Because then people get those little like boosts as they kind of progress along their journey. Yeah. But the important piece is that the whole gym is sharing in it. Like, go to F45, go to Orange Theory. No one gives a shit. Like, oh, you were in the orange zone for 5 more minutes, Betty. Like, you know, pay us $500 now and leave. No one knows your name. Your name's not even Betty.
Is that what Orange Theory stands for? There's some sort of orange zone?
Yeah. So it's like the heart rate monitor. And when you're in the orange zone, that's when you're like, you know, getting the real good stuff.
Did you know that, Adam?
Orange Theory.
I don't know. That's about as much as I know about Orange Theory. I've never been in one.
Hey, what do you think? Someone said the other day, I can't remember, maybe it was Sean and Tommy's show. They were talking to Don and they were suggesting that the Orange Theory brand is more popular than CrossFit. Do you think that that's true, or has that ever crossed your mind?
Dude, I mean, I spend all day, every day in a CrossFit gym, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Right, complete bias. Okay, yeah, me too. Maybe me too.
I think that's the perception thing. I'd said this, and we had talked about it in the chat a little bit. We're like, it's because they're in commercial spaces as opposed to Adam's in a plane hangar, right? Yeah, so like the perception might be, oh, well, every time I go to get my groceries, I see people going into Orange Theory, so it must be bigger. But really, I don't think that to be the case.
Do you have one in CrossFit Fort Vancouver? Is there Orange Theory there? Do you even know?
Like in our city?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. How about F45? Do you know if there's one of those there?
I don't know about that either.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. I pretty much go from my house to my gym to the grocery store and everything in between. But if it's not on my path, man, it's like, I wouldn't know that. Actually, somebody just told me like 2 restaurants they went to today. And I was like, where are those? I've never even been there.
It's on your way home. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. There's one across the highway.
Dude, I could not. It's like, what? I know where that's at. I know. Yeah. That's like down by the waterfront, but I had no idea there was Orange Theory there.
Dude, you could fly a drone over there.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Well, Zach L. I signed a lease today on a spot to open my CrossFit gym today after being a head coach for 7 years. Anxious, but unbelievably excited. Awesome,
heck yeah. Dude. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Zach, I'd like to hear more about that actually too.
Dude, not to mention, I mean, shoot, I don't know about you, Souza, but frick, I'd been coaching for like 2.5 years before I opened my affiliate. Like this guy's so well prepared compared to what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
about 8 months in of like coaching when I had the opportunity. I originally had business partners. I haven't since 2016. But I originally started with business partners.
Yeah, man. Guys like that though. I mean, they're so well equipped to like to start an affiliate. Like he's got so much great experience. And now like the things that Don was talking about that CrossFit is doing for affiliates and coaches, like just in terms of tools that they're providing to help affiliates be successful it's awesome, man. It's just like there's an incredible amount of resources available to affiliate owners that are starting today. You know,
give me an example, because Craig Howard said that to me too. He said there's so many resources available now that if you fail, it's kind of your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that to be true anytime you start something. Like it's still going to be on you. I mean, like when we started there, you know, it was awesome. We rented a warehouse. We had some like dumbbells from Craigslist. We just didn't have much to go off. We didn't know what the heck we were doing, but we knew we were going to give it everything we had. And either way, it's on you to put in the work, to learn, to either be successful and make it happen or to not. And the same thing is true today, but now like this guy that just commented, he's been head coaching at a gym for 7 years. So dude, the experience that he has just with like a member management platform, how to onboard people, all those types of things. And then CrossFit HQ has provided like this affiliate toolkit that basically has a playbook that gives you a step-by-step process on how to do things. And if you are struggling, there's mentorships out there that you can get plugged into, whether it's through CrossFit or through other like companies that specialize
like Two Brain. We've had Cooper on a bunch of times, like Two Brain.
Two Brain. Yep. Mm-hmm. Bunch of those things, right? Like there's a lot of opportunity, but at the end of the day, none of that is going to replace your desire to work hard and, you know, care. Like, it doesn't matter. You still got to put in the work.
This is a great story. I once was coaching a class. I heard another story similar to this the other day. I once was coaching a class and had an out-of-town drop-in. I witnessed a member tell the drop-in, "Hey, you're using my rack. I always use this rack." I immediately pulled the member outside to talk. I had a friend who signed up at a CrossFit gym, and they started walking over to a pull-up bar, and someone from behind them threw their backpack at it, and was like, and my friend turned around and looked at him. They're like, it's like, fuck, that's hardcore.
People get careful quick.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably done in all good fun, and it's just like, I don't know. Listen
to what a good dude Adam is. Someone gets cock blocked, and Adam's like, it's all in good fun.
I mean, like, it's just.
Oh, find another girl. I was just joking when I told that girl at the bar you were a serial killer.
There's another pull-up bar right next to it. Who cares?
Yeah. Look at you. God, you're a fucking good dude.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that. I mean, that's part of the fun with what we do. There's a lot of friendly trash talk involved all the time, you know?
Yeah. That's part of the course.
Yeah, for sure.
And one thing I want to know is how have you been? Oh, sorry. We're gonna.
No. Go ahead.
How were you able to balance the high level athletes in the gym with the normal population. What I mean by that is like, I know for a fact you've had to have this happen where somebody walks in the door and they're like, hey, this is Justin's gym. I'm going to the games next year. Can you put me on your competitive programming? And you're like 5 minutes that, they learned how to squat 5 minutes ago. And you're just like, oh shit. Like, how do you manage that? I've always wondered how that
happened today.
It
No
did.
shit. That's a real scenario,
dude.
Yeah, but
I don't even have any competitors.
I mean, it's really simple for us. Like our bread and butter is classes, right? Like we run 14 CrossFit classes a day in our gym from 5 a.m. until 7:30 at night. And so like anybody that comes in, that's just where they start. And if they're excelling in classes and they want to do more, like cool. We call it CrossFit Fort Vancouver Sport. So it's basically programming that is geared toward the athlete that wants to compete in the sport of CrossFit, right? So it's the same thing. It's CrossFit, but we just add in a little bit more of the elements that are commonly seen in sport, right? So a little bit more Olympic weightlifting than our normal CrossFit programming, some more gymnastics work, some weakness work, maybe some extra conditioning or strength training, depending on kind of the time of year and what we're training for. And then, people, they still, in that sport program, they still start with the class workout, and then the sport programming is supplemental that they do on top of it. And then every once in a while, so then on Saturdays, there's a class where those sport athletes, like that's the only people that can come to that class.
That's like a dedicated time for them.
Exactly. So
do you offer an open gym space or time or area?
Yeah, all day, every day.
Oh,
so anybody could just kind of come in. How big is your gym? How big is that facility?
It's like 8,000 square feet.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's about the same size as mine.
But yeah, it's open gym all day. We have like our main class area is like 4,000. And then we have like a center section that's mostly Olympic weightlifting. There's classes in there for Olympic weightlifting classes, like, maybe 5 sessions a day, 5 or 6, something like that.
And it's separated by walls. Like you have like physical.
Yeah, there's a wall, but there's 2 like big openings. So it's separated, but also not.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because mine's one big space, and we tried the open gym thing, and you got 2 people doing Isabel at the same time, and the coach is trying to coach. And it was
but there definitely is a very intentional culture of like the class always has priority.
Yep.
So in other words, if Susie, you're like, hey, I want to do my extra sport programming, or I have this competition coming up, I want to do this extra piece. You just like, you're always going to touch base with the coach and be like, hey, I'd love to do this. Where's the best place to do it?
Yeah. That's the same exact rule we have. Yep.
Yeah. And it just works, it's been part of our culture since day one. Just like when we first started, like people wanted to compete in the sport, but that was the exception. And it's not like their training or goals are more important than, Sevan's mom that wants to be healthy. Like,
yep.
So you just work around the class, and it just works as long as there's like that culture of respect. And it's awesome. I mean, it's no different now with like Justin, Ellie, Trista, those guys being in town. It's like, dude, I mean, all summer, like we're working, either on the side of the weightlifting class or maybe on the side of the CrossFit class, sometimes jumping into the class, sometimes during like an open gym when there's not a class in a certain area. But yeah, it's still the same culture.
Can you guys hear my dogs?
Yeah.
No.
You can. Oh, you can't, Adam?
No, I got chainsaw ear.
Oh, but you can because you have headphones on, huh, Souza? Is it crazy loud?
It's not crazy loud.
Oh,
just a little background noise.
Oh, good. Like I live on a farm. That's nice.
You do kind of though, right?
Kinda. Not really. Kinda. Not. Kinda.
More of. Actually, no. We have chickens now. My daughter wanted 3 chickens for her birthday, so we got 3 chickens.
No shit. You get eggs every day?
3 eggs every day. That's awesome.
Nice.
And are you eating them?
Yeah, I mean, either me or somebody in my family eats them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, is that too much work?
No. My daughter's 10, and she literally does everything for it. Yeah.
Can you send me a picture of like where they stay and all that shit when we're done?
Yeah, dude, I could probably like take my laptop and show you, but yeah,
I'll
do
do
it
it. Hey, do you have dogs?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry about the dogs killing your chicken.
No.
Did you just lose a dog? The way you're saying that?
No, but Emma really, really, really wants one. So yeah.
But you ended up with a chicken.
Chickens, yeah. Chickens and a cat.
What's the story on the mullets? You don't have a mullet, dude. Are you rocking a mullet?
Dude, I need a haircut, man. My freaking hair. I don't know if it's a mullet or it's just like overgrown, but it's long everywhere now. So yeah. Anyway, Justin's mullet's epic.
He looks fantastic.
Oh man, it's the best. Yeah. What's the story on it? He was always wrestling growing up, so he never grew his hair out. And then when it started growing out, it was like, wow, that's really curly. And he just kept growing it. I think he lost a bet or something, and that's how it started. But yeah, then when he first moved out here, he was like, oh shoot, I forgot to cut my mullet. And then he thought my wife wasn't gonna like it, and she freaking loved it. So
it's so where's he from? Not Stockton. He's from that city.
Lodi.
Yeah, it's so Lodi.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's so in my mind. Hey, what's the deal with his finish at semifinals? Caused you any stress? Are you guys just like, you can talk to me. No one's listening. Tell me the truth. Like,
yeah, man. For sure. The weekend was stressful. And then afterwards, I wouldn't say it was stressful, but it's super motivating. Like,
okay.
I mean, dude, he's basically, the last time he didn't win a competition was the 2021 semifinals or sanctionals. I think it was semifinals then. Hopper and Panchik beat him. And then ever since then, he's won every live competition he's been in. So, yeah, it was, I don't know what the right description, I don't know if frustrating is the right word, but I would say motivating is kind of how we walked away from the weekend.
Which Panchik beat him?
Scott. I think it was Hopper and then Scott Panchik and then Justin in 2021.
I guess the good news about that is that Scott's not even in the games anymore. And Jason got a daddy and not even allowed to talk to anyone unless he talks to his daddy first.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess shit went downhill for those guys from there. And at least Justin's still in the game. Oh, 5th, not 7th. 5th.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, 5th. Yep. But there's nothing in you. You're not like, you didn't go to bed that night being like, I fucked up his training or anything. It's just one weekend, happened to be the semifinals, get to the games and win that shit.
I mean, that's the goal for sure. Yeah. Semifinals. I mean, the other thing, in the last few years, every competition that Justin's been in, almost everything has gone right, like, and most of that is a testament to just who he is and how he competes. And like, we made some mistakes at semifinals, like, no doubt about it. And they were super costly. And going into semifinals, we both felt like, man, he's the fittest he's ever been, but that didn't happen.
Good. Okay.
To be reflected in the leaderboard. But I mean, you walk away from semifinals and you're like, okay, let's get back to work. Like, I mean, what else are you going to do about it? Right. Are you just going to complain or make an excuse? Or it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why it happened. It's like, let's figure out how to respond to the situation we're in and make the most of the next like 8 weeks of training leading up to the games. So that's what we're up to.
Sarah Cooper, Justin said on the Coffee Pods and Wads podcast with Pedro, he got a ton of no reps.
Yep, that did happen. But again, not an excuse, just something needs to be better. You got to tighten it up.
Vellner said on event 5, I think, the one after the heavy snatch, the one with the 8 snatches and you get on the treadmill,
get
on the runner. He said that he looked over at Justin and he said, it was like, what the fuck is Justin doing? He said just Justin basically was running slow. And it didn't like, basically, hey, that's not Justin. Was he trying to pace that, or was there any talk about that afterwards, or no? Just
like, it didn't look like Justin. It didn't feel like Justin. Didn't look like Justin. It didn't.
So you could see that from afar too. You're like, oh, so when you saw him on the runner, you're like, oh, something's wrong with his cadence or his.
Yeah, no, he just looked like he was struggling. Even on the first 800, like the first 800 before the heavy snatch, like he was working real hard, So that's just, it's part of it. No excuse, but he'll be ready for the games.
And if Adam Neiffer had a bias, if he was not a well-rounded CrossFitter that he is, his bias would be in the run. The guy can run. Justin Medeiros' coach can fucking run. He loves running. He's got a little love for running. He's got a little running addiction even.
Dude, I like running.
Yeah, you like running.
Yeah, super functional, right? Nobody invented running. It's just like human nature.
Yeah.
You got to chase stuff.
Yeah. I mean, when I think of you as a runner, like a CrossFitter runner. Like you got a little Hinshaw in you.
Oh man, yeah, dude, I've learned a ton from Hinshot. We've worked with them these last a couple of years actually, and yeah, dude, I love running. It's cool.
Are you a Swolverine athlete?
Am I? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. No.
All right. You sure?
Well, I'm not positive, but yeah,
Fuck,
we have Swolverine in our gym though. Like, dude, they have actually like the best carbohydrate, because like after people work out, you're like, hey, you should get some protein and carbs on board, but there just hasn't been a lot of good carbohydrate options other than stuff that's made out of maltodextrin, which isn't bad, but Swolverine has a product that's literally just like sweet potatoes and oats. So it's like the same stuff that we would eat anyway. So it's an awesome, just post-workout carb that I think, I don't know, we started. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the clean carbs.
Yeah, the clean carbs. Yep. Yeah.
What about the one next to it that says post? Does post mean post-workout?
Oh, sweet potato pie.
I don't know.
Hey, do they have something that competes with do they have like a salt you take, like in like that LMNT stuff? Does Swolverine make anything like that? Like you would
Actually,
drink on a fasting day?
I don't know.
Oh, they got a sleepy one. They got all the stuff. They got a sleepy one. You take that post thing?
The carbs?
Yeah.
You know, I did when I was competing. I don't really take anything. Like I'm lucky if I drink a protein shake once every 6 months. Like I just eat regular food at this point. But when I was competing, for sure. Yeah. Like getting those like optimal kind of post-workout, windows, maybe first half an hour to hour after your workout, for sure. Yeah.
Intra.
I should still do that. I don't know. I did that for so long. I'm just like, I'll just have lunch.
Well, you know their product. So that's, Intra.
Are you just who's shifting us around? What's happening?
Oh, that's Caleb.
Look at yeah.
I'm looking at this Intra stuff. That's what you take. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff just doesn't have any 5 calories.
Oh, so it's like an electrolyte type of thing, huh?
I feel like that's the kind of shit I need to take.
When you fast?
Yeah. Because I still work out and I sweat like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
This is extra sloppy. Would Adam Neiffer rather talk about his affiliate, CrossFit Fort Vancouver, or his chickens, or being Justin's coach?
Oh man, I love talking about all of it. I mean,
Chicken.
Dude,
Okay.
I love.
What do you do with the chicken poop? What do you do with the chicken poop?
It's fertilizer.
Usually,
Yeah.
What's that?
It's fertilizer.
Yeah, we do have like some raspberries and some strawberries and like a little vegetable garden area. We also have a green belt, so we can just like take the tray out of the little chicken house and toss it somewhere.
So is that what you do? You use it for fertilizer?
Yeah.
What did you tell this guy who said, "Hey, hi, I'm Anthony, and I'm pretty fit, and I'm going to get on Justin's plan, like today. Thank you."
On his what?
I want to get on Justin's plan today.
Today.
Oh,
You train Justin. You train Justin Medeiros? You're the guy?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I just tell him to show up and work out.
All right.
Like,
That's
come on
seriously,
in.
that's what you told him?
Mm-hmm. Come on into the 5:30 class. Jump in. Because yeah.
I want to come in and train like the champ. Okay, come into the 5:30 class.
Yeah, that's where you start.
Adam, I was in here yesterday. You told me to come at 5:30 class. I'm here at 5:20, 10 minutes early, showing you my dedication. And there's a bunch of fucking ladies in here. Didn't you hear me? I want to be like Justin.
Dude, that's where he started too.
All right, fine, if you say so.
Yep.
That's awesome.
People do ask about Justin's program, like what he's following or this or that. But and I'm sure that at some point when Justin wants to, he'll share all that stuff. But there's not like a Justin's program is for him. Do you know what I mean? It changes day to day based on like what he needs. So it wouldn't be ideal for anybody else.
A proprietary blend.
I mean, sure.
Did you see this? Will you pull up this picture of that the Buttery Bros used of Jeffrey Adler on their thumbnail? Did you see that picture of him?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Where did you see this picture? This picture is crazy. The the distance from his shoulders to his elbows and like his elbows to his fingertips is kind of crazy. What's that called? Your anthrometrics or He's massive. I didn't realize how big he was. I always thought of him as a little guy. Do you see that, Caleb? This thing. Oh yeah, that picture. He looks huge there, doesn't he?
So do Heber and Mars, though. Criminy.
Dude, yeah, he looks fit.
Look at Heber.
Okay, that's AI enhanced, do you think?
Clearly. No, I'm just kidding. No, those guys are fit, man.
We actually have a saying about Jeff Adler.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
It's going to be something nice. Don't get excited.
No,
Adam's
it's like,
so nice.
It's like, hey, so have you ever like seen somebody get close to the finish line and just ease off the gas, and then somebody else that's like just so hungry and is willing to die for points, just like pass them within the last 100th of a second? I think Mertens actually did that at the semifinal on that running event you were talking about. Like baseball slid in, passed, and like beat somebody that he had no business beating because that person was just kind of like dogging it to the finish line. So in that 2020 games, Adler passed Justin after they ran that corn sack all the way up the hill. Adler passed him in like the last like 10 feet. Ooh. And so from then on, it's like, do not get Adlered. Like, because like that moment of like, hey, that didn't need to happen. That was just purely an effort thing at the end of that workout. It's not that he was fitter than you. Right? What's that?
That was at the 2020 games, right?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah. The corn sack sprint all the way up the hill at the ranch. And like Justin eased off the gas and Adler like smoked past him and beat him by like, tenths of a second. And it's like, okay, learn from that. Don't get Adlered.
Don't get Adlered.
Yeah. And it's not, obviously that it just happened to be Adler that did it to him.
Right.
And so it's like, oh, you remember that. Like when you finish like you mean it. And that's something he's lived by ever since.
Pool boy, I competed against Justin before at the first NorCal Classic in 2019. He got the stomach flu and still destroyed all of us.
True. He was throwing up between every event.
PRs all day. Wait, I know whose podcast that is. Oh, that's Craig Howard's.
Yeah, and Jamie Lee.
Yeah, I love Adam.
What a guy. Those guys.
Yeah.
Man, I love you too. I love you, Craig.
They had Nicole Carroll on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And before she came on, Craig said he was nervous, and that made me feel so good because I'd be shitting my pants if I was having her on. I don't know why. Yeah. She's cool. She's easy.
She's intimidating to you?
I guess. She just really knows her shit.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah. This is what it means to get Adlered.
I think if I remember correctly, Justin like looks back and he's like, fuck. Like,
oh, dude. Oh no.
Oh
dude.
No. Oh no. Oh no. And there's only 5 guys there. Oh no. Boy.
See that? Oh,
right there.
Totally unnecessary, right? That's why you die for points all the way across the finish line.
Hey, play a little more. Let's see their times. Give us a few more seconds there, Mr. Beaver.
Credit to Jeff, man. Yeah, I guess it was
less than a second.
0.22, so
13 and 9. It's 22.
22
hundredths of a second. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Sneaky, it says. That's true.
Oh, they had Dale King today on PRs all day. Yeah, Dale's a stud. You know Dale King?
I actually don't know Dale King.
You know of him?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Doc Spartan.
He got a crazy affiliate, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What affiliate is it?
Makes these
CrossFit meth head. I don't know, but CrossFit Portsmouth. But he took all these crackheads and like he's turned them into coaches. And then then he had them open a business that makes soap, and then they make kettlebells, and like he basically has a rehab affiliate. And it is like, I think, a fentanyl capital of the United States kind of area. It's all fucked up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a really good dude. This guy probably wakes up every morning with crazy purpose.
I think he's got a documentary about it coming out too.
That's him right there. Oh, he does?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about it. It sounds like it's going to be gnarly, like the stories coming out of it.
So that that affiliate gathering gave you That gave you some oomph, some juice, some faith.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Similar to like when Greg would do affiliate, or I don't know what he called them, but he did gatherings, right? And it just, I don't know, it gives you that like pulse on the leadership, and it just gives you that, I don't know, that belief in like, heck yeah, this is why we do what we do. It fires you up to have like, just take some extra pride in what you do. I feel like a lot of
it could go sideways though, couldn't it? Like like it could go sideways. That's the thing that I'm always tripping on.
Hey, do you remember in Seattle when he did that? And it did go sideways, but it was also hilarious at the same time.
Like people popped off at all of the gatherings he did.
Yeah.
People got fucking crazy.
No, but you got at that one in Seattle, you actually like got heated.
I started yelling from the crowd back at one of the affiliate people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Defending Greg basically.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I probably got in trouble for that.
Yeah. I mean, there are certain, there are probably certain affiliate owners that want more. They want HQ to do something for them. And I've never had that expectation. I've always felt like, hey, like here it is. As an affiliate owner, you guys have provided this brand and this system for us to go out and improve people's lives. And as a result, people have walked through the doors in our gym for 14 years. And I've done zero marketing ever in our, like, we've never done any marketing, and people have continuously showed up, like I don't need anything more from CrossFit, but the fact that they are willing to give more and invest more in affiliates is like, that's awesome. That's cool.
And it sounds like,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But I don't have an expectation like, hey, I want this from you guys. I expect this from you guys. Right. It's not that way at all. Like if all we ever got was, hey, we got CrossFit on the outside of the building, dude, it's great.
It also sounds that there was some healthy peer pressure that Don was instilling in the culture.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
hey guys, you better fucking live up. We all got to stick together, and you better fucking live up to the quality of training that's needed so that we all represent each. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like when someone's saying some crazy shit on Instagram, and then you go over and check their profile and it says Christian, and you're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like what Jesus can butt kick your ass tonight. You're like, you ain't a Christian. CrossFit Vancouver is a special place, amazing community. I was just talking about Shanna today, wasn't I? I thought I had said something to upset her because I hadn't seen her in the comments in a long time. I told Suze, I was like, fuck, I think I got on the wrong side of Medeiros' mom.
Dude, unless you said something bad about her boy.
I was just talking about his body.
Oh,
which, by the way, you got vindicated from. You had nothing but compliments.
Okay. Right. All right. We'll get back to Shannon in a minute. Okay. So, there is kind of a health that's how I'm interpreting what part of the affiliate gathering is. That component.
Yeah, but it definitely like the tone or the like emotion that he was coming from was like, you guys, as trainers are the best in the world. And we are incredibly appreciative of the hard work that you guys do, because without the affiliates, CrossFit HQ is nothing. Right. And he definitely made that point across before he's like, hey, we got to be better. Right. And it wasn't like, hey, you guys suck, you got to be better. It was more like, no, he's working really hard. When I say he, I'm talking about the leadership is working really hard to improve what they're doing. And it just by default makes you want to improve what you're doing. It wasn't at all like, hey, we're coming down on you. We gotta make this better.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it.
No.
Differently than that.
But I pictured it sort of like you're being at church. Your pastor at church. I don't go to church, but your pastor at church is like, all of you represent this church and all of you represent God. So the next time you pull into a parking space and you pull up at the same time, you roll down your window and you say, after you, ma'am or sir, and you find another parking spot. You turn the other cheek for your brethren. And you're like, oh yeah, that's what we do. We do good shit. And so like live up, represent our church well. And he's basically like, there was a component piece of that. Like, hey guys, we need to have faith in each other and support each other. And we need to offer the best coaching and a place that our moms would fucking feel comfortable. We would feel comfortable sending each other's moms.
100%. Yeah.
That's like the nicest thing I could ever say to a guy. Fuck, I'd be stoked if you dated my sister. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger.
Yeah. I'd be stoked if my mom went to your gym. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be stoked if my mom went
to
your gym.
And it was like something we say all the time in our gym, like we do a hero workout every month, and we always say, hey, we don't have to, we get to, right? Here's this hard, grueling workout. No, we don't have to. Nobody's making you do it. We get to do it, right? These people sacrifice something for us that allows us to do cool stuff, like express our fitness in any way that we want. And so we don't have to, we get to. And that's how I feel about, being a CrossFit affiliate. And then after he delivered that message, and Katie Hogan is like the affiliate rep that put it all together. And they did an incredible job of following that up with like, hey, here's some ways that we can help. So they had a best hour of their day there to help with, to give a talk about like some business coaching. And then Nicole Acoin, she came in and talked about nutrition and how to do a better job of, like, because that's another area where we can improve as affiliates. Most of us aren't doing enough in terms of like, supporting people in terms of nutrition. I think we're doing a pretty good job in terms of fitness for the most part, but like, I know in our gym, at least, there's lots of opportunity to serve people.
What do you mean? You just told people to go out and buy Swolverine. I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Exactly. So there was that. And then we had lunch, and then the afternoon, Denise Thomas, she had, it was the best. It was the best. I don't even call it a lecture. She just talked about coaching development and excellence in coaching. And then Chris McDonald, who's another level 4 coach, did a little practical. Hey, I'm going to coach 5 people on the overhead squat, and coaches got to watch that. And they just kind of showed us through action, like what's possible in terms of what excellence looks like in coaching. Had some great conversations around that. And then we broke out into just like roundtable affiliate owner or coach or gym manager groups, and just kind of whiteboarded, common issues that gyms might be having, and, how we would approach different situations, and just kind of, collaborate on that. Cause sometimes when you're an affiliate owner, or a coach, like you can get on an island, and just like, kind of get stuck in your own way sometimes, and not maybe have a lot of people to reach out to, even though there's a bunch of other, owners and coaches going through a lot of the same things. And so, it just kind of provided that opportunity to collaborate with other people. It was pretty cool. And I think that's where Zia was talking about the gal saying like, hey, I was ready to sell, and I'm not doing that anymore. So, that's a pretty powerful like change over the course of 6 hours or whatever it was.
Dude, that's a crazy testimony.
Yeah.
CrossFit needs a lot more Adam Neiffers. There's only one Adam Neiffer, and he's the best. I don't know why I started reading like that.
Adam, did they have a sales process thing in there? Like in the roundtable discussions? Did somebody get up and talk about like actually like, hey, when someone walks into your gym, like for lack of better words, how do you sell them on CrossFit? They're curious, they came in. Did you guys do those discussions?
No, not that specifically, but there were some almost like situations where they were like, hey, here's the situation, almost not role playing, but here's a situation. How would you address this in your gym? Yeah. So there were conversations like that, but there wasn't really like a presentation on, hey, here's a sales process.
That's good. I'm glad they refined it. They had us do like a specific like sale process thing, and we all like turned each chairs around to the person in front of you, and you had to like role play and like sell them on the gym. And that part was a little clunky for us as affiliate owners. I like the whole how do you handle the situation more than
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't feel like anything was like contrived, like, hey, pretend this, and have these conversations that just feel like so awkward that they're not even helpful. It was more like, hey, get in a group with 6. Here's 3 questions. Each person gets, whatever it was, 2 minutes on the clock, go around and share your perspective on that. And then that really just like evolved into, I think in my group there was 6, and it was just like, we just ended up like going different directions in the conversation, what felt useful. And especially, there was one coach there that same thing. He was like, man, I don't know. I'm super burned out. I don't know what to do. And the other 5 people in the group were like, dude, I've actually like been in that same spot, and here's what I did. Right. Or here's something that really helped me. So no, I thought every piece of the day was high value. And same thing with like the 2 coaches that came from our gym. got back like on the ride home, just stoked. Like, you know, and they weren't like, oh man, I had to go, you know, spend 8 hours at like this continuing education course.
Mhm.
They were just happy to be there.
That's amazing. So that tells me that they're learning from each affiliate gathering, refining it and improving it. That's
Mhm.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd go back, dude. 100%. I'd go to the next one for sure.
You know what's cool is I don't know who was in the comments when we talked to Z. I think maybe it was Katie Hogan, but she said you could also go to any affiliate gathering you want. They don't have to be the ones in your area. So you could go to the one in Texas. You could go to the one in the East Coast. You could go to the one in a foreign country if you wanted to.
Oh,
affiliates are welcome to all of them.
Yeah,
which is cool, which is the way
Yeah.
it should be. But it's kind of a cool. It's a cool clarification. Souza is killing it with that.
Killing it. Good job, Souza.
Thanks, guys.
You're a real affiliate owner too, Souza.
I'm a real boy.
Oh, when do you fly into where are the games this year? Carson, Madison. When do you fly into Madison?
I'm going on Saturday the 29th.
Saturday the 29th.
How about you?
Yep. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Just checking.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If for some reason I were to go there, you have a coach's pass. He's not giving it to like his mom or something.
The coach's pass?
Yeah, you'll be down there.
Hopefully. Yeah. No, actually our goal this year is the Triple Crown. We want to have from the gym, we want to have one teen champ, one individual, and then a masters. That's the goal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's your masters?
Nathan Lauren.
No pressure, Nathan.
Yeah.
Has he ever been to the games before?
Yeah. He was on the team that won it in 2010. He was on the team in 11, 12, and 13. And then I think he's been 2 or 3 times since then as a master. But
how do you do?
He's done pretty good. Yeah, he's been like, I think third is his highest finish as a masters.
What's the age category?
He's in the 50 to 54.
Can you pull that up, Caleb? 50 to 54 leaderboard for the games, and I'll tell you if he has any fucking chance in winning.
You tell me.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
And
then your individuals are Mr. Medeiros and Miss Turner.
Yep, that's right.
And then you have who's your team?
Trista Smith.
Trista Smith. Has she ever been to the games?
Is she there?
Yeah.
Is she over your left-hand shoulder?
Yeah.
Has she ever been to the games?
Twice.
Oh, no, he has that. He's going to take second to that guy with the fucked up name, Artur Komorowski. Yeah, Poland. Yep. Sorry. I don't recognize.
Right.
Why don't I recognize any of these guys' names?
I'm betting on Nate, just so you know.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
He's 50. He's young. He's like the baby in the group.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Fit, good dude, excited to go.
5'11", 190 pounds.
Yeah. Athlete, man. He's an athlete.
All right. And what about the girl, the teen? What's her deal? Is it her first year?
Trista, no, it's her 3rd year.
No, how old? She's an old one. She's a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She competed at semifinals for the individuals too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like a Kerstetter.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see her in the gym. Are there any pictures of her in Fort Vancouver?
I think
there's one.
that was there. Yeah.
All right. There she is upside down.
Yeah. Dude, she's fired up. She trains with Justin Elliott every day and she gives them a run for their money.
What was her placement last year at 16?
4th.
Okay. Shit. And now she's the big dog.
I mean, she's hungry.
Is she homegrown? Is she a Washington girl, or is she import like Justin and Ellie?
She's from Tri-Cities, Washington. So she's from just up the road. And my brother actually went to the affiliate that Trista's mom and dad own, Fallout CrossFit. And then
you poached a fucking athlete from the parents of an affiliate owners. You poached her.
No, dude. I've actually known her since she was 5 or 4 or 5. Yeah. Anyway, her and her family used to come out to the ranch that my parents run cows on, and they'd come out and brand calves and do stuff like that. And then she, just grew up in the gym. And then, we reconnected with her parents, like, I don't know, a couple years ago. And we've been working together ever since.
Look at your left arm. Look at that fucking tricep definition.
Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crack. You only get that if you smoke a lot of crack. You got to get real skinny.
That's the secret right there.
The meth diet. My God, you're shredded. Are you shredded right now, dude?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You look good with your shirt off right now?
Mediocre at best.
You have 2 beers to take it off, or
does your trainings wane as it get as there becomes more pressure to focus on these other guys for the games? Like is this your
yes and no. Like my training is not a priority for sure. Like when you're, I think a lot of affiliate owners are probably in a similar boat of like, hey, you kind of put yourself last a lot so that you can be there and serve other people. But certainly with the games crew, like I definitely don't make my own training a priority, except that I don't miss training. Like it's not like I'm trying to be the fittest I can be, but like, dude, I'll go out every morning. It doesn't matter. Like I'll still train for sure. And usually what that looks like for me is like probably 4 classes a week in the affiliate. I'll just go to like 4 or 5 classes a week. And then, sometimes I'll do something outside or occasionally jump in with the crew if it feels useful. Or if they're like, man, if they really don't want to do a workout, then maybe I'll do it just so that, they got no leg to stand on when it comes to.
Oh, that's cool. You'll do that? Like if the class is like moaning and bitching, you'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting in with you guys.
No, I'm not talking about the class. There's none of that. There's none of that moaning stuff going on in the class. That's whatever.
You're talking about the big dogs, like if Justin and Ellie or Tristan or what's the guy's name? Lawrence?
Nate. Yeah.
Nate.
Yeah.
Nate gets squirrely. You'll be like,
no, they
right.
don't.
You ever just fuck with Nate? You ever just beat Nate just to put him in his spot because he's fitty? You're just like, fuck you, dude.
Dude, it depends, man. It depends on what it is. He'll put me on my place on a lot of things. So
shit.
Yeah.
Is he strong?
He's strong, but man, that guy, he's got an incredible engine, especially like on the machines. Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird for an old guy.
Dude, it's impressive. Yeah, it's awesome.
So, hey. If I do decide to make it out to Madison, I really look forward to talking to you, putting a camera in your face. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Dude. Be a pleasure, man. Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Out.
I know this
hope it works out.
I know this. Yeah, me too.
We're hoping.
Thanks for coming on. You're the man. I'm excited for the future of CrossFit. A great endorsement from you and Zia. Kind of crazy. Congratulations to the whole West Coast affiliate team and to Don. And I'm pumped for sounds like you got great things going. And I hope that you guys reach all your goals with all the game stuff.
Dude, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing the stories too. It's awesome. Yeah.
And we'll talk soon.
Cool. Later,
Peace
boys. Thanks, Souza.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Caleb. Bye, boys.
You're a good dude. Like
he remembered my name.
I did.
Why are you?
You're the only one who thinks this is a cool show. Just so you know, like everyone else is like, "Fuck you." It was a fuck. Everyone's like, "It's clickbait." You didn't talk about Justin enough.
1999. Hang up.
Yeah. Why would I go to the games? I have to stay here, Miss Kathy. Wow, Kathy. Is it really with an IE? I've never seen that. What's wrong with you people? It's a Y, Kathy. Did you break up with your boyfriend? Why did you cut him out of the picture? I have questions. Kathy, well, I have stuff to do here. I have to run this show here. I'm a worker. Oh, there she is.
And Kathy's gone.
Thank you. Nothing like getting some approval from someone's mom. Hey, I don't know if I ever circled back and talked to you, Shanna, but I forgot my name from those margaritas. People were like, damn, Sevy, you were tossed up.
And they make a good margarita.
Damn. Dude, it was like a vegetable salad in there. There were like cucumbers and jalapenos. It was crazy.
Looking forward to seeing them at the games.
Love the conversation. Great show. Sean Sullivan, come on. Sevan, go to the games. I'm not going to the games.
Got kids to raise.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Don't you have a plane ticket to Chicago? Details, schmeetails.
The
Kate.
Chicago's
Say,
not
look
where-
at Kathy. Look how Kate spells her name. Kate. Oh, that's my CrossFit coach, not my boyfriend. Oh, so
Details.
I totally understand Kathy too. She signed up for a YouTube account and then they asked for a picture. So she's just like scrubbing through her desktop looking for a picture and she just throws one up. She doesn't actually think she's ever going to comment on anything. Now she does. And she's like, fuck, what did I get myself into?
Oh no, I can't undo it.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in next show with a different picture.
I hope so.
Unsubbing if you don't go to Madison. You've been warned. Dick butter.
You don't got the balls, dick butter.
Yeah.
You're just a stick of butter.
Yeah.
I crack myself up with my own jokes.
Sevi can't go to the games. He has tickets to the Cubs game.
Yeah.
Now the truth comes out.
I watched Dave's. Dave did not. Wyatt, worst kept secret ever. Even Dave mentioned it on his weekend review. I watched his weekend review. He didn't mention it.
He's trying to trick you. Like that
Okay.
time my mom found out the dog got a weed brownie.
I understand, Kathy. That's how your parents feel about how they spelled your name. They spelled your name with an IE thinking it's cute, and 1 year later they're like, fuck, what did we do? I named one of my dog a Great Dane one time, Bhagavan.
Bhagavan?
Yeah, Bhagavan. What a jackass.
Bhagavan, come here, boy.
Yeah.
How do you call that dog?
Bhagavan. I think Bhagavan means like God or guru or something. Bhagavan. The Buddha is referred to as Bhagavan in ancient and medieval Theravada Mahayana Tantra Buddhist text, where it connotes Lord, blessed one. Called my
Your dog
dog
would
that.
have a name like that.
Bhagavan. The supreme being or absolute truth. Bhagavan. Yeah, or Kathy with a K. Nah, I don't know. No, definitely not Kathy. No, there's no IE like that.
You
Rosie, we love you.
See
Okay.
Craig's comment?
Where? Craig who? Howard?
Craig Howard?
No, where is it? Let's see. Oh. I look forward to not seeing from Craig Howard from PR's Daily, the only podcast brave enough to interview Nicole Carroll. I look forward to not seeing you when you are not at the games, not working. All right.
Craig, are you making the road trip back there again?
Let me ask you a question, Souza.
Mhm.
Here. What a mess. Oh, shit. What month is this? July.
July. Man, it's going by so fast.
Okay, so 2 more podcasts today. So tomorrow morning it says Carolyn Lambre at 7 a.m. I'm
Yep.
very excited about that. And you know why, too? She's a good talker. So I don't like she'll work. By the way, Adam Neiffer is not a good talker, and he ended up being a great talker.
Mm.
Not
Yeah.
that he's not a good talker, but he's a good listener, I should say. But today we got him going.
Yeah.
Like Carolyn Lambre, and then it says man on Anganese at 8, but that's not.
Who?
Man on Anganese is not coming at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, at 7:45.
she is.
Yep.
Oh,
You're
with
thinking of the next show.
with Sahar Kai, she's coming on.
You got people mixed up. There was
Okay.
Matilda.
Okay.
Matilda's
So
coming
Man on Anganese comes. Okay. So Carolyn Lambre at 7 a.m. Man on Anganese at 7:45.
Correct.
Then tomorrow night, Alex Gazan at 6:30, and
Yep.
Sahar Kai and Matilda Garnes together at 7:15.
That's right.
You guys want to watch an absolute fucking train wreck of a show? Come tomorrow at 7:15 and watch me try to figure that one out. It's like I'm a world-class juggler with 3 balls, and no one's really impressed. But I'm really good at 3 balls.
Hey, you,
Like, yeah,
Dude.
487,000. Caleb, how many people in the United States can juggle 3 balls? You know?
I know.
You
dude,
think
you
it's in
hung
the-
in there.
You think it's in
Yesterday.
the you think it's in the millions?
Definitely.
If you survived that bad connection yesterday and pulled that one out,
Yeah, but Domit's face fucking can carry anything.
That's right. Even if it freezes, like it's
Yeah,
still a show. Because
Abigail Donut can carry anything, but
30% of the population of the United States.
can juggle 3 balls. So
Yep.
what is that? 30 million times 3, let's say. So 100 million people in the United States can juggle 3 balls. How many people can juggle 4 balls? It's got to be less than 1 million. It's got to just drop dramatically.
Yeah. I think it looks like to juggle 5, it's like
30.
500,000.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Do you think that's true? That many people can juggle 5 balls?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Oh, I saw a post in there from a guy named Matt Day. Oh, there it is. You can juggle 3 balls. Yeah, everyone in here can, Matt. We're all CrossFitters. You cannot juggle 5 balls. Eat a dick. You can't do 4. Yeah, thank you, Matt. Look at I was being aggressive with you, but you're confirming me. I strike my aggressive tone from the record. Juggling balls. Yeah, with my hands. What else am I going to juggle balls with?
Why it's coming. Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Okay.
Somebody just came up
Wow,
with
look
an
at
algorithm.
Caleb. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Okay. So here it is. 3 people. I don't even know how we got on this. Oh, about interviewing. That's what it's going to be like interviewing tomorrow. Tomorrow you guys are going to see me try to juggle 4 balls.
For
It's
the
going to be
first time.
it's going to be a mess. And I don't think either of those girls English is their first language. It's going to be okay. God, their connection better be good. But anyway, 3 balls, 200 million people. 4 balls, 5 million people. 5 balls, 500,000. 6 balls, 50,000. 7 balls, 10,000. 8 balls, only 1,000 people in the United. Is that in the United States or in the world?
I think that might be in the world.
Oh, that makes me feel way better. That might be true.
Yeah,
now we're on to something.
Good. Yeah.
Now we're look at only 2 people in the world can juggle 12 balls.
Based on this algorithm, yes.
Oh, this isn't like a survey?
This isn't like a legitimate.
Oh, Caleb, you didn't need to say that.
I was just trying to be truthful, okay?
Fuck that.
The commenters would have corrected you quick if you didn't anyways.
Exactly.
The
We
chat
get,
goes off.
no, we would get fact checked by Instagram.
Peer reviewed. This is a peer reviewed study.
Partly true.
Sevan, have you gotten your boys into juggling yet? No, but I will. Thank you, Kate.
I'm sure they'll pick up quick.
Kate, who spells her name right.
Champion.
A lot to live up to.
When you guys are watching the CrossFit Games, I'll be juggling balls.
It'll be your first female male.
Likes on Instagram.
We're only used to a house full of dudes here. It's gonna be a little
Who the fuck is Ben Beaver? I don't know. Where do you see Ben Beaver?
It was who created the algorithm for the juggling.
Ben Beaver.
Oh, I saw. Bernie Gannon. Oh, a Swolverine. You need to sponsor the Sevan Podcast, #1 supplement on the #1 CF podcast. Oh, it's not a bad idea.
Hey, where do you think that A guy went from the Hebler show? He dumped all this money into it. Remember, it was just A and a bunch of underscores.
Oh yeah.
He just, like, disappeared.
Yeah, he wanted to just brawl with that dude.
That's dope. We just anytime we need a little cash, we just start talking about it, and he'll show up and start throwing in questions.
Sevi, it's an awesome drill when you throw the boys a ball while they're bouncing. Yeah, I do. We do so much of that. If I think of it, I'll order some Swolverine pre-workout and some of their what was the other shit called? Intra? Yeah. And I don't want to take I just like drinking the sleep stuff I would take just because I just want to just drink shit.
I feel like it as like a nightly routine, like
yeah.
thing and like drink it at night.
Who sent me? I think Strong Coffee maybe made some sleep shit. And it ended up getting so like it was powder, but it got so hard in there because it took me like 2 years to drink it. Also, I had a butter knife and I'd have to break out chunks.
Still used it though?
Yeah, I still used it. I had to break off chunks.
Like his cretin.
Cretin. Yeah, my cretin is lumpy now too. My cretin is lumpy.
Cretin.
Just get some new creatine.
My cretin. I'm frugal. I'm frugal.
Maybe Swolverine will hook it up.
Do you know what I got? Do you know what I got? Let's pull this up really quick. I didn't tell you this, Souza. I got BPC 157 T500 or something. Can you pull that up on the California Peptide site?
It's out of my pay grade right there.
I got that today. And I got a big bottle of the water, the bacteria radioactive electrostatic water, whatever the fuck that is. I want to read what that T by 500 is. And I was thinking about, I finished one bottle of the peptides in my bicep.
Yeah.
Yep. TB 500. There it is. Yeah. Where should I stick that? Experienced extraordinary benefits of BPC 157 peptide, a revolutionary compound designed to promote healing and support tissue repair with the body. Can we read more? Is there more shit? Oh. Enhanced tissue healing BPC 157 peptide accelerates the healing process by stimulating the production of growth factors and promoting angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels. Experience faster recovery from injuries, surgeries, and other conditions, allowing you to get back to your active lifestyle sooner. Reduce inflammation, tendon and ligament support, gut health optimization. Where's the 500 thing? I want to know about what that is. It doesn't say anything about the TB. What's the TB? I don't know. I keep my shit in the fridge.
There's TB 500.
Oh, experience enhanced tissue repair, promotes accelerated healing in damaged tissues, including muscle, tendons, ligaments, reduces inflammation, helps alleviate pain and swelling, improve flexibility and range of motion, enjoy greater mobility and the ability to perform daily activities, strengthening connective tissues, help prevent injuries through stronger ligaments and tendons, enhanced muscle growth and recovery. It's a convenient and safe synthetic peptide that is easy to use and safe when used as directed. How about when it's not directed? Used as not directed. The TB500 BPC combined peptides TB500 is same as BPC. Oh, then why did I get that one? If it's the same.
Same but different.
Wyatt Begay. At this point, you should start hitting that rad 140. No, it's not like that. I don't think. I'm not getting like. It's not like that. I mean, I don't think it's like that. I did deadlift 185 today for 3.
Nice. Deadlift?
Body weight.
Like that screen it froze on you there, Caleb. That's a good look. Oh, it's gone.
Look at Will Brandstetter wants me to read this shit so we can get a fucking strike on the show.
Look at him. Look at you, Will.
You don't vaccinate tuberculosis.
I'm not taking anything I have to take my whole life. Why take peptides? Just take TRT from your doc. I'm not taking any. I'm not doing any. No cock. Nothing's happened to my cock either. It's just normal, healthy cock. I don't want to take. I don't want to have to take something for the rest of my life. So, Susie, can you deadlift 405 for reps?
Yeah.
Caleb, can you? That's a long way for Caleb to bend over.
Yes.
You can do that for reps too?
Yeah.
I did. I seriously did. I did 3, nothing special, but I did 3 at the end of my workout today. I did 3 deadlifts with 205 on the minute for 10 minutes, just as kind of like a cool down. It wasn't easy. I mean, it was easy, but it wasn't easy. Look at Mason Mitchell. Prove it. Hey, did Nick Matthew ever get back to us? Speaking of crop tops,
No, he did not. Next Fit Wars, me and Caleb, just 2 dudes resting a lot.
You're just going to see me in the fetal position the whole time.
Just both of us coming out way too hot because we have too much adrenaline and then just gassing out partly through.
You see me just guppying.
Did we text Nick Matthew?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Text Nick.
I don't know about all games coaches, but I would like to interview all the games coaches, but any games athletes that you know, individuals. If you ever hear any of them say they weren't invited, tell them that we want them. We meant to invite them. Caleb and I went through every single person and invited them. I just want to keep, I know I said that in this morning show and I said it a couple of days ago. Oh, I should have Darren Hunsucker on. That's a great idea.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Winning
That's
a
a
coach.
fucking brilliant
Hey, wait,
idea.
did we text him?
Who? Nick Matthew?
Yeah. I don't.
Do we have his phone number?
Yes.
Text him again. It can't hurt.
Hold on, let me check my.
I would like to have him on again.
1 sec. Let me see something.
Nick, I don't have his number.
Then we DM'd him for sure because he was. Well, maybe not for sure. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'll do it here as DM'd.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. NICKMATH. Nick Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't.
Before.
I follow him now. I followed him. No, I did not DM him. Shit.
Oh shit!
Nick.
How the fuck did that happen?
We'd love to have you on the podcast. I turned in my rankings today to the barbell spin. Did you guys turn in yours?
Yeah.
No.
I
You
moved
still
some
have time.
people. I changed some people based on how much I like you.
Me too.
I feel better getting that off my chest. If Brian Spin hears that, he should just kick me out for saying that. I swear to God, it's like saying like I peed on the floor at your house and I didn't wipe it up.
Spit on the floor.
Oh, someone just DM me Nick Matthews' personal information. Create new contact.
Didn't we have him on the show? I thought we had him on the show.
I thought we had him on the show too.
And
I'm
I
gonna
thought
share.
we did about the games.
I'm gonna share the contact with you. If you want to bug him, that would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will just do that. Just fuck with him.
Well, no, not like I'll ask him to be on the show. I'm not gonna.
No, I'm not saying crank call him, but I'm just saying like.
Definitely fuck with him.
Yeah. Hey Nick, it's me, Matt again. Just leaving another voicemail. Sure,
Yeah.
the last one.
And I am gonna send this is the third text I've sent Danielle Brandon. No, second. You sent her one, I sent her one.
Yeah. You sent her one saying she was the coolest person you know or something.
I said, has anyone ever told you how cool you are, Miss Brandon? Well,
Are you just gonna continue your own conversation?
you are cool as shit. Cool as shit, cool as ice. Cool as ice.
Cool as ice?
Yeah. No?
No, you gotta like
I'm from the
Gen Z
80s. I'm from the
That's not how I
80s.
got my wife.
Girl, you're
That's how you got blocked, telling her she's as cool as ice.
You gotta hit her with like you're fire on God.
What if
It's
I'm
not
like,
just
hey,
for real.
what if I text her this? Hey, Danielle, I lost Matt Torres' number. And then she got back to me right away. Here it is.
Right, gotcha. Hey, you want to go on the show?
Yeah. All right. Oh, look at 80s song. Willing to sacrifice. Oh no. See? He knows.
Yeah, Caleb and I definitely know that one.
Okay. Wow. How we do it. Keeping the fucking wackadoodle comments coming. Lazar and Gazan on the podium this year. I love it. All right. Adam Neiffer, great guest. Tomorrow really the shitstorm begins, guys.
Yeah, it's the jump.
It's gonna be Carolyn Lambre, Manon Anganese in the morning, Alex Gazan, Sahar Kai in the evening, then Wednesday Rebecca Vidison, and then Bronislavsky. And Thursday, Spencer Panchik, Jelly, Jesty Hosty. I don't see Christine Kohlenbrander on Wednesday
night.
Oh, she's not in my calendar.
Yep, I have to add you to it.
Well, that's nice of you. Spencer Panchik, Jelly Hosty, Christine Kohlenbrander, Taylor and JR Programming, Artur Semenoff, Kelly Baker. Then on Friday, Ariel Lowen, Shelby Neal. I can't tell you how excited I am to meet Shelby Neal. Redheads are cool. My wife's a redhead. Your wife a redhead, Beaver?
Stoked for redheads, man.
Is your wife a redhead?
No, she's brunette.
And And I don't see anyone Friday night. That's is that good? Do we take Friday off?
No, we have the CrossFit Games update show.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. And then on the Saturday the 22nd, no one in the morning.
No, you don't. That wasn't an available slot.
Awesome. Maybe we should have Greg on that Saturday.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, you only have that 90 minutes with the before you head out to tennis usually. So we decided that was going to be a little breather day, and then it picks right back up on Sunday.
And then Emily DeRue.
Yeah.
And then J.R. Howell at night.
And then I think there's 2 athletes that just got back to me that'll go in the Sunday slot, and then potentially one the next following Wednesday.
Is it Alexis Raptis?
It is. She's one of them. Yeah.
I'd like to talk to her.
And Caroline Stanley.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. We're fucking doing this.
Dude, we sent out 80 invites.
Yeah, JR Prediction Show is next Sunday.
Sunday evening. Yeah.
I think it's unfair to call it a prediction show. I think it's just like we should just call it Games Workouts Released. Can we call it that?
Yeah, why not? We're gonna get ridiculed by the clickbait. But...
How we do it? The 90s called, and they want Caleb's webcam back.
Hey,
it's totally fair. He deserves worse. That's like the nicest thing you could say to him. All right. I need to chill. See you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow morning show with Carolyn Lambre is going to be fascinating. By the way, I'm getting some she's basically the female version of Shane Orr in my mind. So I'm pretty fucking excited.
That's a compliment.
I think so.
Yeah, that's like a real compliment right there. You're as cool as ice.
What? It's cool, right?
Yeah. It's good. That'll get her.
Danielle, I promise I won't talk about your nipple piercings. That's going to be my next fucking text to her.
Yes, that's safe space.
Okay, bye.